up?
I have a girlfriend who's both cute and sexy, but something is not right.
Huh? What, with that, Elriz? Your mewing streak stuff? Come on, where's the Sigma I adore? That's always looks maxing. Were you edging or gooning? Don't just leave me that yacht. It's okay. You will always be my little baby gonk, trying to not be a beta. KosekiBijou? By the way, I'm hungry. Can Blood cook me some bussin' food? Please. Also, no phantom tax.
Can you shut the f up? She has brain rot.
Come on. Where's the Sigma I adore? That's always looks maxing.
Hello? Hello? No, I'm not playing Genshin Impact. I still have some self-respect. Barely. Amazing how I have any. But, yeah. And I just saw a video. I haven't even finished it, but a video about controversy within the community. I don't think I would last there again. But yeah. So I finally have everything as sorted out as can be. Even learned some extra features. I guess for the most part now it's just polishing the visuals Anything I want to improve? Yeah. So just gonna do a bit of a vibe stream. See if I talk about anything. Now is my chance to put all of those years of talking to myself in the mirror to experience. Canonical zone lore. But yeah. Oh yeah, I should put the game music just so there's a little noise. Is that loud? Hold on, let me check on the phone. Alright. Oh, I think the game needs to be louder. Yeah. Should that be good? I can hear the background noise. Alright. Yeah. And I guess while I'm also playing a HoloLive game, put in at 50 or more. Okay. Right. So yeah, I guess while I'm playing a HoloLive game, I could take this moment to also bring up Tanigo Yago. I forgot his name. But Yago, the CEO of HoloLive, he's a go. So he did an announcement stream where he announced obviously Justice's debut tomorrow actually. Hopefully I can watch it. He also mentioned some of the stuff they'll be doing, like tours worldwide, Singapore, US obviously, all those places, which is pretty poggers. Oh, and he also did show Sana in one of the TVs, so yeah, he truly is the CEO. Doesn't forget anybody's work. But yeah. HoloLive is just winning right now. And honestly, I couldn't be happier. What a day to be a HoloLive fan. Oh yeah, the baseball announcement. I remember that. Thank you. It's just funny because Niji-san did a baseball thing. I mean, not baseball, basketball. That, as far as I know, is gonna flop, especially because they couldn't even get the one member who liked basketball into the thing. Oh my god. But yeah, I digress. I'm just glad that Yago is deciding to not just keep going and going and going. Obviously Niji-sanji does it because they are constantly fumbling, so the one desperate strategy that's been working so far, they'll keep doing it. But yeah, it's like a win from Yago just saying, I don't have to do more. Just focus on what I got, and we good. Major respect to him. Common EGL. Still funny. Any color. Also has a racist employee. But yeah. What else HoloLive related? Oh yeah, Gura's birthday was yesterday. I was hoping to do something, but I think it's too late by now. And besides that, I still want to get better at drawing, so if I ever do like a birthday art, you know, it will be good enough to notice. She did also do a cover of Lollygod Requiem, which is pretty funny. Saw it, and the animation is of course clean, as it should be. She also has a bunch of outfits, some of which I don't think are even actual outfits her characters wear. Some of them might have been from promo art. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's probably enough of the Kudo-sanchi. That's probably enough of the HoloLive tangent. I just love HoloLive. On a more personal note, been busy for a while, but I think should be free now to do streaming in the mass that I would want to. So yeah, play some games. Wonder if I'll pirate some stuff on, just so I can play more. I'm not sure, but I'll see. What else? What movies are coming out soon enough? There's, oh yeah, the Despicable Me 4. 4 Despicable Me's. I would be in pain if that movie is somehow, well, it's gonna be better than Megamind 2. The animation itself is better. Actually, what am I even saying? Of course it's gonna be better because they actually tried. They actually tried. And Megamind 2 is the lowest possible bar to cross. Same studio that made Puss in Boots 2. Can't believe it, man. But yeah. What else is open? Oh yeah! As I'm just talking about mainstream stuff, that Kendrick Lamar Drake situation. Bro. And the funny thing, I didn't even know anything about it. I just saw it kind of appear in one of Fuwamoko's stream clips where they were mentioning how Kendrick in the They Not Like Us video, he said bow bow. Well, the joke was that he was saying bow bow, and in the thing he was probably going pow or something, but he was mimicking a gun sound. Of course, it sounded like he was mimicking Fuwamoko's bow bow. I love it. Just imagine in the alternate universe, Kendrick is just a HoloLive fan. God, that would be so cursed. Just the way I found out about the whole situation was hilarious. I was just on a Discord call with a friend, and then suddenly, one friend... Well, I don't know how the conversation got to that, but a friend of mine decided, okay, let me take you through the whole bit. And then he just got me to find a playlist or just search through all the songs, and he explained the context. I removed the wrong weapon. Shit. Anyway, but yeah, he just explained the context for each line and so, and as you'd imagine, we were up to 3 AM with that, but either way, it was funny. It did act as an interesting insight for me into the rap genre. I personally am still not a fan of it, but yeah, I'm not gonna judge people who like it. Oh, and last night I did a similar thing actually. I had 2 friends on call. One knocked out eventually, but we were just sharing songs that we liked and trying to see what the others thought. I had it sort of rough because I'm into like basically indie EDM, EDM. I don't know. The first song I picked was pretty good. It was Down by Tajima, something like that. It's a good song all around. But the next one was, what was the next song? It was Down. Wait, no, not Down. I just said Down. It was Brutal by, I don't even remember, but it's like a Spanish-English song, bilingual. But it's very, if I had to be super critical, it is very repetitive, but then again, most of EDM is like that. It's more instrumental heavy, so enjoying it as a song, you might not get much out of it. But I don't know. I'm just the guy who likes instrumental or music that makes me think up stuff, feel things, you know. But I get it if not a lot of others are like that. It's just a matter of taste. Some of the other songs recommended were cool. Let's see if I can remember one. Wasn't crazy about that one, but there was one called My Alcoholic Friends. As you'd imagine, it was about my alcoholic friends. That's sort of a bit of my anti-taste. I don't know words vocabulary, but that's where my distaste sort of comes in. Because personally, I'm more into either subtle stuff or just once it doesn't feel like it has the subtlety of a brick being smashed against your skull. Cause yeah, those kind of songs, aside from just how tonally blunt it is, to a painful degree. Ooh, super body pillow. Aside from just how blunt it is, especially as a Vocaloid fan, it's like, wow, this is so blunt. But it's just the themes of it. I don't want to bash it for being too repetitive because, funny I mentioned Vocaloid. Vocaloid also tackles a lot of very serious topics all the time, but I guess it's just the presentation, how it's handled. It feels more fresh, and in general, it just works because when you have it be subtle, you find yourself thinking more and analyzing the song more. I know Vocaloid tends to be another language, so that fault is kind of there. But it doesn't stop it from, you know, making you think about the song, and when you think about it, it hits more, you're listening to it more, trying to, you know, get the whole jive of it. Whereas the mainstream stuff you hear more often, it's just like, ah, well, yeah, I can get the theme. Wow, it's so serious. I don't want to crap on them, but I feel like I am, but it's just, it's probably just my taste. My alcoholic friends. But yeah. Funny music or funny. What else? I want to mention something on Vocaloid, but I don't know what. There's so much to say! I wonder if there's any recent Vocaloid tour stuff going on. I don't know. Speaking of tours or like events that take place in certain countries, Offkai, I don't know if it was Offkai, but there's some convention or VTuber convention event that's supposed to be happening soon, and guess which company's fans are going crazy about it again? Ding ding ding, you guessed it, Niji-sanji. Yeah. I wanna drag her name into it, but yeah, a certain indie VTuber. Yeah, she's just minding her business, and again, the fans, well, one did sort of, I don't know if it was a fan of that VTuber, but there's just There's threats of violence going on, and it's like, bruh, come on. Someone even said they'll bring a gun to the event. Someone said, you know you can't do that, right? Of course, played the, oh, it was just a joke, bruh, excuse. Then proceeds to say, I'll make sure to bring pepper spray. Pepper spray, which is also not allowed in the event, so... I don't... Do people not read the terms or things ever at all? I know we all like to scroll to the bottom and click accept. I might do that sometimes, but nowadays, especially with cybersecurity and so, please read terms and conditions, even if not the full thing. Just look out for red flags, you know. We live in a society, Batman. Can't have shite these days. Yeah. What else? Oh great! Oh god, BIBOOzilla's here. Get clap. Me playing horror games on this channel will go crazy. You're gonna hear a man scream his lungs out. Yeah, they just can't leave her alone. There's an animation of her and I checked it out. I don't know if there was two versions, the original that got cut or something, but the one I saw, it was just her dancing in front of other indie, and people were saying neither side wants you and all kind of thing, and again, I don't know the context. If it is what I think it is, Jesus Christ, people cannot calm down. It is the internet, so I guess overreaction is part of the course. Yep. Speaking of internet, that's okay. After I was showing some songs with the friends, one knocked out early. He was like, okay, a few more songs and then I'm gonna head to bed. Proceeds to head to bed automatically. So, you know. Hey, wanna see something funny? Weapon will do target. Yeah, now you're gonna hear the trumpet even louder. But yeah, so the friend knocked out earlier despite going, oh yeah, one more round and then I'll go to bed. So yeah, we just disconnected him to see if he would come back. He didn't. But then we were starting to me and the one other dude on call, we started listening to songs about the internet, and so it was actually pretty good. There was 3 songs from Stupendium, who also, I know him from a bendy rap he did way back. All the songs are good. The ones we were looking at, it was because we were on the topic, the conversation topic of, you know, again, cybersecurity, personal information, corporate greed. So yeah, what was I gonna say? Right. So we were listening to the Stupendium songs. Of course, it talked about things like, coincidentally, what I mentioned a bit ago as well, reading terms of service and so. All kinds of things. And then the last song was Internet Yamero. Good song, you should listen to it. It's also tied to a game called Needy Girl Overdose, which I should look at videos or play if I ever can. Basically covered a girl who at first knew, you know, the internet is dangerous, she didn't want to partake in it, she wanted it to be cancelled, which kind of ties into the title of the song, Internet Yamero, which, because the way Japanese works with, I think, the object of the sentence going for, oh god, game's getting sweaty, but yeah, So a fun fact about Japanese, the object in the sentence comes before the subject, I think, or at least the verb. So while you think internet yamedo means internet stops or internet quits, something like that, it's the opposite actually. So it would be saying quit the internet actually, or stop the internet, something along the lines of that. So yeah, the girl basically shares that sentiment at first, but then by the end of the song she's basically, you know, addicted to it in a cycle of depression and of addiction. Kind of like all of us now. It's sad. But yeah, it's a really good song. Fits my type of taste in music. A genre I barely find any good music in, probably because it's kind of hard to just do it, and it's probably not a thing for a lot of people as well, but it kind of fits into breakcore because there's obviously the part with the vocals where, okay, it's coherent. But then there's just the instrumental when it takes over and it's pure ADHD overdrive. NSO? I'm stupid. But yeah, it's just a good song, and I would recommend it. I forgot what the song Stupendium did. There was one on Cyberpunk, one on a game I don't know, one on Lethal Company, and it's funny. It's Lethal Company. Of course, the song was goofy and visual and nature to some degree, but it also was just like straight up saying facts about the working reality. Like what was the one line I remember? I am the model employee. I am the model of a model employee. Something like that. I don't know. It was cool. I like it. God, these trumpets are so loud. What else? Oh god. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess another thing I can say as we're on the topic of companies and so, I don't want to go on a tangent about just the internet in general. Save that for another day. But there was a game I was even gonna stream it because I liked it that much. I was playing it and I got a friend addicted to it as well. Well, we were addicted to it until we learned about something. So the game is called Soul Worker. It's a really good, I will be honest and say, it's a really good game. Fun hack and slash until the later parts where there's kind of strategy and just, you're just fighting for your life while playing it. But the problem with it that we eventually realized, and we're kind of depressed when we did realize it, it's very invasive in terms of there's like, I think, anti-cheat, but the anti-cheat is straight up a rootkit, which for people, funny enough like me, who don't know anything about IT, internet, cybersecurity, all that, a rootkit is like not just a malware, but it's more known for being the malware, where basically it's a program that has direct access and control to all outlets of your PC, meaning it can control the very it can control the account, it can control the date, time, personal info, anything, the background, the apps, just everything. And it's so bad that actually you might want to remove it from your PC or something. And guess what? you actually can't. At least there's a chance you can't fully remove it because it's deeply ingrained. So even if you try to completely wipe out the motherboard, BIOS, whatever they call it, you can't take it out. So yeah, to get back to the main topic, we found out the anti-cheat for Soul Workers was one of those. Uninstalled it. Probably didn't do anything, but yeah, it's just sad. But again, why do companies do this? Well, especially because it's not even a PvP game, it's a PvE, and yeah, some might say, well, they're kind of cheating the game and spoiling the fun of it or ruining the product when, they cheat progress and just get everything out of the game individually, but maybe I just don't know the full thing of it, but as far as I see it, it's just people customizing their copy, doing whatever. Doesn't affect other players. The most that might happen is they get envious or... Well, I guess it's because you can play PvE with other players together, so it might be impeding their ability to experience the difficulty, but... I don't know, man. Either way... Oh yeah, and that's the next thing too. It's up to the player, I believe, to choose who plays with them. Well, depending on the game. Some might just automatically put you to play with others. But Soul Worker wasn't like that. You can just play a level on your own. Choose whoever you want to your discretion to play the game with you. So yeah, It just feels so unnecessary that they would have something that invasive over such a, again, what to me feels like such a minuscule issue. I don't know, maybe I just don't know something, but yeah, it's... nah. And me personally, I despise having information be... well, having privacy be breached. Because... whether or not you have, stuff you don't want out there or don't mind out there, it's just a right that you should have. Nobody should be having their info just put out there. Obviously, they would want to say, oh, well, we need to make sure there's people with, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Yes, there's people with very shady or illegal stuff out there. Honestly, I get that. That's where it starts to get tricky. It gets very tricky. I don't know how they handle stuff like that. Because it's like a have your cake or eat your cake thing. You invade most people's privacy, if not all. I think that's just where the major issue comes, though, because... wait, hold on. What is that? Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's like an eat your cake, have your cake moment, where you have, because you'll be overstepping people's boundaries for a chance to catch more people. But I think the silver lining is also the accountability of the one doing the privacy invasion, because I think that's why a lot of people have hated, even though, making sure there's no one doing anything shady, that's a noble cause. But the problem is, the ones overstepping the boundaries, they themselves are not of, pure intent. They're probably perpetuating the problem. Like, they have the access to see who is shady, they don't do anything, or worse yet, if they try anything, it's just not efficient enough. I let these enemies get so close to me. But yeah, they're just not taking the initiative, so then it becomes pointless, and people then rightfully will be asking, well, hey, if you're not gonna do anything about it, just don't invade the privacy. I don't know, man. I'm ranting about privacy while playing a Holo Gear. What am I doing? 90s OTTs. This game makes me feel ADHD at its purest. I should get another weapon. Oh, never mind. Already on the last thing. Oh, there she is. Friends, meet Gremlin Ame. She's chunky, small, well in this case small large. She's just a gremlin. And she's about to be slayed. 3. Wait no. Each. No, oh, I was gonna do the JoJo count, but okay, sure. Right, so that would have been like half an hour. Yeah, I started streaming 35 minutes ago. Loggers. Remind me to never say that again. Hold on, just take this music in for a second. It goes hard. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, I have 12 wins with hackles. This is the HoloHouse. I know. I put a lot of effort into it. Thank you. By a lot of effort, I mean barely. I guess the most I've grinded out in this is the fishing mechanic. Let me see if I could show. I've sold most, but I had like 8 squids, 8 turtles, 8 rays. Well, I have 9 rays here. Probably had more. Got 127 shrimps. The gremlin has been crushed. The actual house itself, I will say the grinding for this one is kind of overkill. Well, then again, maybe it's because I'm not Kyla Kowalski. Very empty. Toilet. Where's my toilet function? Press E to shit. Oh yeah, there's a couch hidden here. Where's Waldo? Hey, wait a minute, there's supposed to be a seat in front of the PC, hold on. Yeah, I have a computer chair. Alright. There we go. How did I forget that of all things? Can't sit in it, sadly. Can't sit here. But yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't introduced you guys to my workers. My legal, consensual workers. Call me Lamb, Rine, Mind of the Quill. Let's see. 3,000 only, that's not enough. Get back to work! Manage. OG yellow guy is fishing. Fishing. Oh yeah! Choco. God, I miss Choco. I didn't even watch her and I miss her. Context for those who don't know, Choco was a member of Hololive Japan. Sadly got terminated, partially by your own choice as well. Not gonna go into it, but yeah, it was sad. But yeah, may she be remembered forever. Come to think of it, I wonder if HoloGear is gonna get more idols in the game. Because recently they had... I almost said the wrong name. They almost had HoloHero, which is the 3rd branch of HoloLive Indonesian. But yeah, they haven't had anything new after that, so I wonder if they're gonna do more. Ooh, level up. But I would like to see more, especially because I think it would be really cool if they did the branch that had Coco in it, because I believe that branch also had Kanata, right, Kanata, Flare, and Noelle. They'd fit perfect into this game. I could see Noelle having her mace, of course. Kanata just being fist, like Kodoni. Coco could be like fire breath, something. She is a dragon. I don't think they could do the other member though. We don't talk about that member. She's like the Bruno, I think, of Hololive. Well, of course, there's also the other branch, but we especially don't talk about that one. But yeah. It's garden with 8, so I should get a multiple of 4. There we go. And then potatoes. You guys like potato? Would you like a potato? Was that me trying to be Irish? No. Because honestly that would have been so disrespectful. Top of the morning to you lads. I can't do it. I lack the green hair and the aggression in it. It reminds me of that YouTuber. Stop watching him after a while because probably I just aged, but I feel like his content mellowed out a lot. I know it's in part fault to YouTube because YouTube is just overbearingly restrictive of any form of entertainment. Well, except the music industry, you can get away with anything there, but let me not digress too much. He made an L take when playing a Resident Evil game. I hope that was a one-off thing. I don't want to see more childhood YouTubers fall off. We've had enough of that as is. Why am I walking down here? I guess I may as well show. Sorry, pal. This road is closed for now. The Osada casino is still under construction, and it probably won't be done for some more months. Why don't you come back another time?
Oh my god, voice acting.
I actually would like to voice act in something one day, but I don't know where I'm gonna get that chance. Oh right, I'll do it myself. I could just make my own animation. Well, when I learn to, that is. I guess comic dubs is a way too, but yeah. I want to get the turkey rod. A powerful fishing rod that is said to have been owned by a magical turkey that was really into fishing, able to catch the strongest types of fish. I believe that's referencing rain from Indonesia. Then the last one is golden rod, which is just golded. To get this one, you have to be like Kyla, totally devoid of grass. And this is, of course, our boy, Daniego, Yago, best girl. If you say anything else about him that isn't in praise, I will fight you. But yeah. I guess I could try my hand at the thing where you have to last long. Remembered an old childhood YouTuber and she has become a full kids channel. Oh no. I hate those kind of channels. Yep. I remember when Garden of Banban 4 released, Chapter 4, and I was trying to see, because I'm a fan of Fizzle, so I was trying to see if there was anybody who made a critical or satirical or meme kind of thing on that, and I was disappointed when I saw the bombardment of just kids channels that were like, oh my god, Garden of Banban 4 is crazy, you never guess what happens, gone wrong, that kind of shit. Like straight out of, what was his name, Morgs? God, that guy disappeared. But yeah. Oh boy. Is it just me or does Crony feel slower? I don't know. I think it's because in the other game I was speeding up. Oh shit, shit. What? Oh god. But yeah, as I was saying, I just saw channels going Garden of Banban 4 and all kinds of clickbaity kid type content. It was just sad. Garden of Banban 4 is supposed to be a failure. Why is it succeeding? I mean, Hello Neighbor also had a peak. Don't know how, but it fell off eventually. So maybe the same would happen with Garden of Banban whenever they decide to stop milking it. Or who knows, they'll just keep going and it would eventually just die off naturally. Because technically Hello Neighbor never finished, but you know, nobody cares about it now, so it's just died off. Which I hope happens to Banban. It does not deserve the light of day. Especially with, have you seen the coding, the optimization, the models? A button, no, I'm not joking. A square with a circle for a button has more polygons than probably the entirety of Security Breach. Not Security Breach, which is just, how do you do that? How, I swear to God, when I pick up, I should do that for the funny. When I pick up 3D modeling and animation, I should make a button, see if I can make it in a microdecimal of the polygons they use to make a button. Reminder, by the way, that's just a button. Imagine the characters themselves, like Banban, and I'm not even gonna say the others before I sound like I watched it. Well, I guess I did through Phil, but it was through satire. I'm not 2 years old, okay? Ah boy. Indie games. What have they fallen to? Especially the mascot. We played Garden of Banban at 3 AM! Ending is crazy! Oh, this music is hitting hard. Bada bing, bada boom. I played Five Nights at Freddy's 6 at 3 AM. Freddy came to my house. You will not believe what he said to me. Caught live on camera. The direction is abysmal. It is, truly. Ah, boy. I almost got a Lakubard. Oh god. See, at the speed I'm moving, This would be nice, but bigger PP. Kono dio da. What was I gonna say? Yeah. For original mascot horror, just indie horror games. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that because I was just sort of talking out the top of my tongue there. Mascot horror, I think. Maybe there's still potential with it, but considering how abused and misused it feels right now, I'd rather not see more. I would like to see more indie horror games that just take unique ideas, at least try something like I watched Cub Scouts play a game that actually kind of scared me. Forgot, I think it was just called Clap Clap. As Cub Scout said, yes, I know, haha, funny. But, no, the actual idea, it's nothing special, probably wouldn't even warrant a game, but I just appreciated that the developer, it was his first game too, that's the thing that made it more impressive, his first game, and it was just him trying an idea, even if it's nothing revolutionary, it's just, I appreciate that he said, okay, a monster who claps to turn off the lights, make it into a game. See how you can, what you can do with it. Nowadays we need more endeavorous, if that's even a word, endeavorous creativity. Try things, you know? Don't be afraid. Because in being afraid, in being complacent, just not trying to push anything at all yourself or the boundaries of something, you'll end up with infinite slop. You'll end up with Garden of Ban, Hello Neighbor, whatever the hell else existed, the first 2 chapters of Poppy Poo Poo Time. You know. There needs to be more done. Humanity as a race only made progress when it chose to defy what it could do, in place of what else can be done. Bendy is thriving, because it's also trying ambitiously. I have mixed feelings about the Ink Demon design, but it's still cool. It kind of feels generic to me, but I guess for the standards of other people, it works better. I would have liked if they found a mix between the new Ink Demon design and the original one. Because I think both work very well for their respective purposes, and you could maybe combine it to achieve both. And on top of that, I don't know how I feel about them just sticking with it as the official thing now. Because some people might give crap to FNAF for changing the designs every game. I'm one of those people. I think it's kinda unnecessary. Like, why did Scrap Trap have to be different in Security Breach? No reason, they just wanted to do something different. To a point that you kinda question some of the continuity within the design. It's a whole mess I'm not gonna go into. But, Bendy actually could get away with it because the characters quite literally aren't solid. It makes sense within the universe that things are constantly changing in appearance. And artistically as well, it feels cool because the whole game is based on, you know, animation itself, and it feels like in the meta way it could work. And it would just be cool to see new designs every time and to see how creative they get or what ideas they have. But hopefully we'll just... Hopefully the... All I can say is I just hope they continue to at least put effort into their products. Once they do that, no matter the appearance, the game will be enjoyable. That's all it needs. Well, to put in effort, passion, but also to be smart about it, because I just flashed back to when a certain streamer played Security Breach, and he did make a sort of rant that I agreed with the point that you can have as much passion as you want as well, but if you don't put your mind into it, as in you don't critically think how to work within limits or how to make it work or understand the fundamental value, what you have to focus on, you'll just lose the whole gist of it. You, the creator yourself. So yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You're banned. I kind of feel like drawing Bendy now. As I say that's another thing that just makes Bendy cool. It's just black and white. Yet you can, well, black and sepia. But it's cool how such a, at least color-wise, such a simple design philosophy can be pushed to create cool stuff. Which is why FNAF fan games forever will be something interesting. Just the idea of sitting in an office and doing a repetitive task, but the gameplay somehow holding up. Do I want this one? Negate, ahead, and create. Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing I want to do now that I'm in sort of a period of free time. I want to watch more anime. I need to finish at least part 3 of JoJo, because I finished the first 2 parts. And, well, part 3 also feels like the obligatory part to watch. Some people would even go as far as to say, no, you could skip part 1 and 2, meaning I basically haven't watched the parts most people would be hyped about, but nah. And I guess also, in JoJo-verse, that's a cool. But in the JoJo-verse, I think up to part 3 or up to part 4 is the actual story, and then the rest is just alternate universes. Which is cool, but at the same time it's like, for so many episodes, I would just rather watch the stuff that I know is important and like, okay, this is what concretely happened, this is the main author's work, and that's about it. I also have been watching this anime called Mysterious Disappearances. It had such a cool premise, and then they wasted it. To be more specific, it hyperfixated on fan service. Now, I don't mind fan service, but please, at least give me equal amounts of content, story content. That of which it failed to deliver. I haven't watched the full thing, I've only reached halfway through, but oh my god, it wasted so much time. There was a full episode of just 2 main characters going to a bathhouse, and it's like, why are we watching this? This doesn't matter. I should watch Dungeon Meshi. The animation seems really good, and the characters seem quirky. I remember that one clip where the dude was fanning over a piece of armor. I won't spoil what it is, but yeah, it seems funny. Gosh, I have a lot of incomplete stuff that I have to finish watching, like Blue Eye Samurai. I especially now feel more motivated to watch it, because There was a video essay that I saved because, well, I can't watch it without spoilers, but apparently, basically the essay was comparing it to, I think it was The Last of Us live action. They were saying how injuries affected the story majorly, like, in Last of Us 2, or the story, what am I saying? Last of Us, the live action. Apparently the injury in the story served a good purpose, whereas in Blue Eye Samurai it ruined the story, which, that's a claim. So, I would like to see what was meant by that. I also have to finish watching Fizno play Class of Re-Up. Wait. I'm stupid as fuck. Class of 09 Re-Up. I think I did finish... Yeah, I finished the first stream. So yeah. Oh, Studio Trigger made Dungeon Meshi? Wow. Very different style. Oh my god, I'm the only one of 3 people playing as Crony today. Bruh! Where are my fellow cronies at? Wow. Stage 1. Stage 2. On time stage, wow. Okay. You people just don't understand the potential of Crowley. Let her cook! But yeah, Dungeon Meshi by Studio Trigger, wow. That explains why the animation is good, obviously. The style is very different. Well, can't wait to see it. Right, I think I've played enough of this game. How long have I? Yeah, 1 hour. Cause I gotta do stuff. I don't think I can stream for much longer, but I just wanted to get at least an hour, you know. To build up endurance, but also just to get the ideal time in. Oh god, as I read the word harvest, I remember the harvester from... What was the game again? Something Dungeon. Oh no, it was Fear and Hunger, I think. That game has some disturbing enemies. There's the one that I was reminded of when I read the word harvest. Harvester. Very disgusting. Like, visually and as a character, quote unquote character, it's a monster NPC, but still, one of its attacks is basically that it grabs your character and just proceeds to do things that would make the Lord frown, in summary. I don't know who came up with that. I consider that person a mad lad, but also... sure. Oh god. The top one on that list was, I think, the Red Man? The Red something? Also a equally disgusting design and sad concept. It's Sana! Hi Sana! I sound like a weeb. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's about as much streaming as I want to sneak in for today. I just wanted to get something out. Let me cut to this other screen here. Hold on. Huzzah. There we go. Nah, I don't need to make that joke. Yeah. That was pretty fun. Don't mind all the MS paints. It would take a while to make good interface and stuff for the streams. I'll get to that someday. Yeah. That was a good stream. Got to talk about some stuff. Surprisingly, I think I did alright for, cause again, this is technically a second public like test stream, but I also just wanted to see how well can I try talking about stuff just to keep the stream, you know, not boring. But yeah, found myself talking more than I do with people. My skills talking to the mirror truly has worked. But yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can get some music for the ending screen, and then I'll just close off. I have to make it something funny. Actually, that could be the perfect song. Because I did mention Lollygod Requiem, but it wouldn't be as funny if, say, I play Internet Yamedo. Let me play a golded remix of it as well. Hold on. But yes, this remix is made by... Wait, hold on. Mirror Talk is based. Alright. Well, I'm gonna cut to the ending screen now. It has been a good stream, and I'll catch you all later. Oh yeah, the remix is by Kirara Magic.